Nigerians, ever Biafra, ever Nigeria. Oh Biafra, our own land.
You are welcome on your legend. Ebozia se brag buli boku okute BTV. I chetra genya porantanya ndo ibola po history. Otu agha Biafra la Nigeria si urebido la inye butere ogwa lo otu ogwa asija. Emu otu ototo ụmụazị amụrụ lelu keta ha made inye butere ogwa la otu ogwa asija. Mana tupu ijeji kricha inye onyonyo anchi izigi eji amata achọrọ m ka mkpasu oge iwe ka mkpolite odogwu adịla ime gị mere gị nwa Biafra iji wee mata onye ewu.
We saw that when you are being cross-examined by the council to the commission in Enugu, you said it was the North that waged war on Biafra.
The North, in fact, the first division from the North descended on Biafra from Nsukka.
Is that the first division of Northern Nigerian Army?
Of course, it is not first division of Northern Nigerian Army, but it was commanded by the Northern troops, Northern officers and men.
And that's your basis of saying it was the North that waged war on Biafra?
I said actually it was Nigeria that waged war, not Biafra waging war on Nigeria.
No, you said the North in your evidence.
It must be lipsus linguae.
Thank you very much. Now, you said it was in your book and in your evidence that the coup at 1966 January was long overdue.
That was what I felt. That was my opinion.
Do you still feel that a military coup is the best solution to political problems of countries such as Nigeria? Now, as you are there now on oath.
The situation in 1966 cannot by any means be equated to the situation now in Nigeria.
Now, do you agree? Now, what I'm saying is, maybe you don't understand my question.
I do understand your question. In 1966, how I felt then might not necessarily be how I feel now.
Okay. Do you still believe that military as an alternative to political government or to democratic government is the best solution?
Right now that I am an old man, I feel otherwise.
Okay. And you know that that first attempt you made was the beginning of the military incursion into democratic rule in Nigeria.
Very right. It is not the handover or button changing that you keep having after that.
Okay. Now the Ohaneze petition and your evidence said there was to be a planned jihad on January 17. It came from your evidence.
I said it's in my book, which was published in 1981.
Listen to my question, please.
Yes, I said so.
Now, immediately after talking about the jihad, they said the coupists.
There's nothing called.
Listen now, those who planned the coup is the same thing.
They are coup plotters.
Yes, the coup plotters, it doesn't matter. The coup plotters were to install Chief Awolowo as the president.
That's what they plan to do.
Which of them? Those who planned the jihad or your own? Those who planned.
You talk about planning the jihad. Those of us concerned with the coup of January 66 did not plan any jihad.
Yes.
In fact, they carried the coup, they moved fast to preempt jihad. That's what I said.
Listen. Nigerians can stop jihad, which is Biafra and northern Nigeria create Boko Haram, ISWAP, Al-Qaeda. To our great general Dim Chukwemeka Odumegbojuku bara umu Biafra bakwa owalile asingela mu abia ho kan mmege ke dey happy abia can provoke your spirit even as na onye ama hebe mmiri no bude mu ama ebe no.
The war aim of Biafra is purely to prevent ourselves being slaughtered, nothing more. We haven't got the sophisticated war aim of Nigeria to conquer, to overrun, to do something or the other. For us, merely to prevent. And if anybody is going to judge our success and failure in this war, it will have to depend on how much we have prevented the enemy from killing us.
Biafra Nigerian war. But I am Biafra Nigeria war. This is world war. Fight against Biafra. The whole world in general fight this war against Biafra. Let the Lord go. What war? I want to provoke your spirit. UK, this is United Kingdom, British, USSR, with the whole of Europe, USA, with the whole of America, Egypt, Yugoslavia, Sudan, Algeria, all these, even Russia, all these people fight against this small Biafra. They make actually break just oh, yeah, but then I'm not yeah, the castle for Mama, like a bag of the or for you, when I knew and I from them and never night again. Off from them, before passion. One man, I want to go on your back, but and then Nigeria, the only way it is with American or Babo, simple so also if they betray Bozo Cameroon, a Boba Cassi Peninsula, Malakoto Bua. Now, this 2025, Biafra Dragon Fighter, the Pichirigo Leba, Wrestler, Obuno Guguria. Lenya Homena in 1967, I'm a Messiah. Obia Canada. Yamane, Achuamu.
Never taken the Igbos as enemies, as Ojukwu has made them to believe.
Elegant.
And has made the world to believe. As far as I'm concerned, the Igbos will be treated as an equal citizen in this country. There will be no second-rate citizens in Nigeria unless by their own behavior and performance.
2025.
And this applies to any Nigerian whatsoever. The head and the heart is only the yardstick which can judge who will be a second-rate citizen. Therefore, the Igbos have got they can rest assured that they have got a part to play in rebuilding the new Nigeria which has just been born. Now let them come. Let them join hands with us, wherever they are, and appeal to them, the Igbos at home, in areas now
over 60 billion. But then what the news media they wear in your born one man. Ejeruta nde ebuli huaga. Akalibu and Roma tata nyabo oge ejije la kemazan and the can. Line and I down.
In the long term, we have achieved quite a lot, no matter what one says. Indeed, if the 14 million people Biafrans are killed, the notion of Biafra will persist till the end of time. That is an achievement. And I think, too, in the negative side, I think Africa already is a better continent as a result of the experience and the fact of Biafra that we have contributed. There are a umpteen number of things one could mention. The fact is that the mere existence of Biafra is an achievement.
But if the tide of the war turns sharply against you, how far are you prepared to go before you surrender?
I don't think anybody in Biafra contemplates anything like surrender. No. It would not be that. I think probably it would be a question of, right, this is the end. How do we do it in the best way?
But you are nevertheless saying, are you not, that if your people said to you, Commander-in-Chief, we want to throw in the sponge, we want to surrender?
I have no alternative. Once they say that, I have no alternative.
If Biafra is eventually defeated, and defeated while you haven't been recognized, is there not a chance that history will look back upon you and say you've been an irresponsible leader, you've led people to the slaughterhouse and really didn't gain anything out of it?
It is possible. There are so many ignorant commentary being pushed out on, under the cloak of intellectualism, but I know my duty to my people, I feel this intensely. I am absolutely certain of one thing, and that is that when all this is considered, at any time, at any stage in the conflict, or when the whole struggle is being considered, the only right judgment would be a man doing his duty to his people. If that is all that is said, I am completely satisfied. That is all really I want.
Britain never touched Islam when they came. They came to our place and they shot us to death. If you don't want to convert to Christianity, they kill you by force. As they say very crudely, by force or by fire. They say, you must be a Christian. They killed us. Frederick Lugard beheaded almost over 90 clan chiefs and used their heads as trophy. Lugard that gave you one Nigeria. And I want that very photograph circulated to Nigerians to show them who created them. That is why I say that the zoo is devilish and monstrous. I want that picture of Frederick Lugard with the heads of black people. With the heads of black people. I want that to be circulated. I want that circulated. Very, very important. No British weapons in Boko Haram hands. That is a lie according to Britain. Of course, there are British weapons there, and they know it. Britain is in support of Islam. Anywhere they are Islamizing people, you see Britain, they support Islam. They have been at the forefront of the defense of Islam for a very long time. Britain, you're looking at. They went to Awasa and they never touched it. Awasa people said, no, we don't want our children to go to your school. This Boko Haram, no to Western education, it started since all time immemorial. When they went there, Awasa said, Boko Haram, we don't want your education. Britain said, okay, there is no problem. Can you look after this oil for us? Awasa said, yes. Britain said, okay, we are going to hand over these people to you. Biafra, we'll give Biafra to you. Already you have taken Yoruba. Yoruba is Akamo. They are nothing. They are not strong. Biafra will give to you. But in return, we come and take oil and we will not pay for it. Till today, Britain comes, takes oil, and they don't pay for it. They have their own oil, but they come, they park their tanker, they load it up, and they steam away. They are dealing with Hausa. And then somebody will come to Bayelsa. Somebody will come to Rivers and tell you, oh, you are not Igbo. Igbo man is your problem. So that tanker that has just loaded oil now without paying, that is steaming away, is it done by an Igbo man? I'm asking those in Niger Delta. That tanker that I've just loaded now, leaving the shores of Biafra land with oil, laden with crude oil, is that tanker owned by an Igbo man? The answer is no. Who owns it? Hausa man. And then they're telling you an Igbo man is your problem, and you believe them. Foolish people. Now they are turning around and now telling Igbo people, oh, remember that Niger Delta betrayed you before. They will betray you again. Are you sure they won't betray you? If you go to war, they won't betray you. Okay, so before it was their turn to receive that Igbo will do this to them. Now it's our turn to say they will betray. Rubbish. We are one people. You have been lying to us and lying and lying and lying because of your preponderance. Media preponderance.
Before you, proud to be a servant of such a heroic people, today I stand before you to proclaim that our heroic youth in the various fronts have turned the tide of this war. They have smashed all enemy offensives directed at our destruction. In the air, they have destroyed systematically the sinews of Nigeria's military might. The Biafran Air Force, small as it is, has stopped the entire oil flow of Nigeria from the mainland west. All protestations to the contrary by the British Broadcasting Corporation and Harold Wilson are mere wishful thinking. Our gallant boys are men tempered of steel. They have wrested the initiative from the Gawan enemy, and the Nigerian hordes are in trepidation and on the point of rout. The confusion of the enemy in the battlefields is only matched by the confusion in his home. Fight on, brave boys, fight on, heroes of our fatherland. Pursue the enemy, harass him, destroy the invader. March on, brave boys, now that victory is in sight. March on and hasten the disintegration of the enemy already set in motion. March on, young men.
You don't expect us to fight like Ojukwu. You don't expect us to go to a conventional war. We know what we are doing. You people are morons. You don't have any brain. You don't know how to face Nigeria. You are protecting your interest. You are protecting what Nigeria did for you, which you said. So we are going to fight this liberation ruthlessly, completely different from what you have ever seen in life. And that's what we are doing. You don't expect me to come and fight like Ojukwu. You don't expect me to come and fight like Mazin Ambikano. I am neither of these two. I am not Ojukwu. I am not Mazin Ambikano. I am Simon Ekpa. Complete different person. And I'm going to fight all of you differently. I am not trying luck. I have the template. All of you will be silenced from one till the end. Then after that, Biafra will come. We are going to give them water. And Biafra will come. Woto. And Biafra will come.
All of them, that we are not joking. I do not believe in peaceful actualization of whatever rubbish is called. I have never seen where you become free by peaceful means. If you know, you tell me. I am a student of contemporary history. I have never come across anywhere in history books where you get your freedom out of a peaceful process. It's never happened. Never, ever.
These days, we will finish all of you. So, good body, we are fully ready. This is a small. We have the one called iron to iron. If your fighter jet put head, we'll bring it down. If you come with a more tanker, we'll bring them down. Asare Dokobo, you see how you have been killing innocent people. Look at me very well. I don't fight.
Mona na ebe ozi asi abrage belu ụlọ ozi Okwute BTV gosila abrage onye ọma lege ntọ bụla ilege tụsa ya. Anyị le wetara gị part 2 maka otu ọgụ a si were bido.